try to recall the plot of Final Fantasy IX. Alright, I'm just gonna tell you straight up, I have no idea what happens in Final Fantasy IX. Okay, all I know, I had a great time playing it, but I don't remember a damn thing about the story. In fact, Final Fantasy IX is that party that you go to after ditching the Final Fantasy VIII party, and then you get, like, smashed and have a great time and wake up in Australia and you're like, what the fuck happened? What the fuck happened last night? Okay, here's the plot of Final Fantasy IX. So, you start off the game as a thief boy named Zidane, and he has a tail for some reason. He's like a monkey thief guy or something. And he's part of Ocean's 11 with like Biggs and Wedge, and you guys are thieves, and you're all like, hey man, let's do a heist. I was like, alright, cool, yeah, I'm totally up for heists, so what do you want to do? Let's rob the palace. And they're all like, yeah, fuck the palace. And then, I guess there's like a festival going on, so they're like, alright, once the fireworks go on, we're gonna sneak into the palace and we're gonna steal all their shit. So you do that, you sneak past Steiner, who I believe is one of your party members later on. He's just like a big night guy. And that's all I know about him. And I think Freya is part of this team?
What?
I don't remember. But she's like a rat lady that looks like a red mage, and that's the reason why I remember her, because she looks like a red mage. So you sneak into the castle during the fireworks, and then fucking you get introduced to the princess, who looks like fucking Renoa, because Final Fantasy heroine. And she's all like, oh, I've never left the castle because I'm a princess. Who are you? Why do you have a tail? Hey, can I follow you around? What's that thing you're holding? And she's actually really annoying in the beginning. But she's your white mage, and I think for some reason an explosion happens? And then the heist fails, and then you escape the palace with Garnet, or Princess Garnet, that's her name, I think I forgot to mention her name. and then Biggs and Wedge betray you? They're like, nah man, he got the girl, we're gonna get the loot. So then you're on the run with the princess, because the princess is all like, man, fuck this country, I don't want to be in that castle anymore. But she's all like, I need to go incognito, so I'm gonna name myself after the first thing I ever saw from the outside world. What's that short sword blade thingy you've got there? I don't know what a dagger is called, but that's what I'm gonna call myself. I'm a dagger. And then I guess she goes through her Hot Topic phase. She's trying to give herself an edgy name. So yeah, that's her incognito name. And then... fuck, I have no idea what happens here. You pick up Steiner, and Steiner's all like, I think I've been exiled from the castle because I failed. I failed to stop the thieves. And my boss Beatrix, who's really hot by the way, she kicked me out. And then Freya's all like, well, what the fuck do we gotta do? What's the story? Actually, you know who I forgot who you met way earlier in the story?
Who did you
Vivi.
forget? Yes.
I think you meet Vivi during the heist. He's all like, yo, I'm a black mage. I cast the spells that makes the peoples fall down. Actually, Vivi's one of the best parts of the entire game. He's one of the best characters. Next to Freya. But anyways, oh, I know what's going on. Okay, so while you're heisting the castle, like the people that caused the explosion are like a bunch of like other black mages, and they're all like, we don't like Vivi. Vivi is a traitor. We're gonna kill Vivi. So you escape with Garnet because you don't want to fight the black mages. Or you're on the run from the black mages, and Vivi's all like, I don't understand what the hell's going on with these black mages, but these guys are rude. So let's escape through this swamp? And then you pick up Quinoa, who, for the longest time, I thought his name was pronounced Quinoa. We are not gonna have the Quistis argument right now, though, so you can all shut the hell up. His name is Quinoa. And what the fuck am I doing? Why are they in a swamp? Okay, you know what? Because the black mages are going around, they're all like, well, we gotta beat the black mages, and fucking Garnet's like, by the way, I'm a summoner. So can we go pick up the Aeon so we can fight Sin? So you do! But then this other summoner chick comes out, her name was like Eiko or something. She's all like, nah, we're gonna have a Pokemon battle. You are now my rival, and it's weird because Eiko was like the exact same thing as Garnet. She did they essentially gave you two of the same character. Which is weird, you don't do that in Final Fantasy. Oh yeah, you do, in Final Fantasy 15. Anyways. So then fucking you find out that the black mages are like these fucking eldritch experiments by this guy named Kuja, who was like a fucking 80s glam rock guy. And he also has a tail, and Zidane's all like, oh man, he has a tail too. We must be related. But Kuja's too fab for you. And then I guess you kill some of the black mages, like, in sequence, because I think the black mages are named after numbers? Like, there were 3 black mages you had to kill, and one of them was number 3, the other one's number 2, and the last one's like number 1, I don't fucking know. And Vivi is named Vivi because 5? So what the fuck is going on now? And there's a part where you have to, like, go to Freya's flying city where all the other rat people are and perform river dance. And Kuja is all like, oh man, I really hate Zidane because he's an annoying piece of shit, so I'm going to summon Meteor. But in order to do that, I need an airship. This alien airship. And the airship was like called the Indestructible or some shit. So then Kuja's all like, I need to return to my home planet. So I need to use the Indestructible to return to my home planet. And then he discovers magic instead, so he uses a portal to go back into space. And then you hop in the Indestructible, and you go into warp, and then you go to like an alien planet that's all purple as shit. And I think at some point you got thrown into prison earlier. And then you give Regal a high five while you're there. And then like this dude, fucking Nakali, shows up. And he breaks you out of prison.
Do you remember what his name was?
Amaranth.
Amaranth.
Yeah. I remember. You know what's funny? I remember all the characters' names, but I don't remember a damn thing about them. Not a single fucking thing about them. Then Kuja's all like, by the way, Zidane, you're an alien. And Zidane's all like, what? Monkeys are aliens? And Kuja's like, God, you're fucking stupid. I'm gonna just kill you all. And then you fight Kuja, and then he turns into fucking, I don't know, David Bowie. And then you beat Kuja, and then for some reason God appears. And then you kill God. And that's the end of Final Fantasy IX.